Hello and welcome back to our series, The Inheritance Files. Today we're diving into the explosive and dangerous inheritance battle of Pablo Escobar, one of the world's most infamous drug lords. After his death in 1993, his family found themselves locked in a violent struggle over his hidden wealth, with rival cartels and the Colombian government seizing what they could, leaving the Escobar family to fight for whatever remained. Pablo Escobar's Medellin cartel was responsible for smuggling massive amounts of cocaine into the US during the 1980s, making him one of the wealthiest criminals in history. At the height of his empire, Escobar's fortune was estimated to be in the billions, but most of his wealth was hidden, buried in secret locations across Colombia. When Escobar was killed by Colombian authorities in 1993, it wasn't just his empire that fell. It was his family that would be left to deal with the fallout from the untold wealth that had powered his criminal reign. So after his death, his family found themselves at the center of a battle over what little was left of his fortune. His son, Juan Pablo Escobar, who later changed his name to Sebastián Marroquín, would later reveal that much of his father's wealth was either seized by the Colombian government, stolen by corrupt officials, or claimed by rival cartels, or much of his money was looted, either destroyed or hidden in remote locations. The Escobar family quickly realized that the wealth they had once known was not just hard to find, it was also dangerous to claim. So this inheritance was not simply about money, it was about survival. The violent nature of the drug trade meant that the family wasn't just fighting for money, they were fighting for their lives. After all, Escobar's empire had been built on violence, terror, and betrayal, and his death only intensified the risks for his loved ones. Over the years, Juan Pablo Escobar has sought to reclaim what was left of his father's fortune and ensure that his mother and sister received their rightful share. However, the legal battles have been nearly impossible. The Colombian government, fearing the resurgence of cartel power, seized properties and assets, while other claimants, including former associates and cartel members, laid claim to whatever wealth could still be found. In the end, Juan Pablo would come to realize that much of his father's fortune had been lost to violence, corruption, and betrayal, leaving his family with far less than what they'd once dreamed of. The story of Pablo Escobar's inheritance shows us the high costs of building an empire on criminality. Wealth that might seem endless can quickly vanish in the blink of an eye. For the Escobar family, the fight for their father's fortune was more than about money. It was about navigating a world of danger, deceit, and constant risk. So if you found this tale of power and loss interesting, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a dive into the world of inheritance. We'll see you next time.
Thanks so much for watching our video. We hope you found it helpful and enjoyable. If you liked what you saw, please give us a thumbs up. Got any questions or thoughts? Drop a comment below. And if you know someone who could benefit from this video, don't hesitate to share it with them. For more awesome resources, check out the description below. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.